This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, we explored Tatooine just enough to get HK-47, the assassin droid. Oh, I mean, the droid with a heart of gold. I almost, I forgot that we don't know anything about him yet. Whoops, almost spilled the beans on that one. Well, I mean, there's something questionable about HK-47 when his dark side points are almost maxed. Yeah. Well, anyway, with that out of the way, we're on Kashyyyk, which is where one of the star maps are. And this is where we'll officially begin collecting all the star maps and everything like that. I just wanted to collect HK from Tatooine before I went onwards. And, well, it looks like Zerka's kind of taken a hold of, whoa.
Tracks to decipher.
Okay. God, the
Kashyyyk, my home. I should have prepared you for coming here, but I don't know if I've prepared myself.
Prepared me? What do you mean? It's a little late for warnings, furball. I mean, prepare me for what?
I didn't leave Kashyyyk voluntarily. Mission must have told you how I was freeing slavers, but there was more. I am in exile. The slavers on Kashyyyk only took me after I was forced to leave my village home 20 years ago.
I don't care. I'll learn what I need myself now. Why were you forced to leave?
My brother made a deal with the slavers, allowed them to get a foothold. I found out and attacked him. The fight was stopped, but my brother did not believe me when I told him about my brother's actions. I was made in exile, disowned by my home and people. I should not be here. They will not accept me back.
Huh. So it looks like Zalbar left under bad pretenses. Well, it looks like it's time for us as RPG heroes to confront this issue and perhaps get him back in his good graces. Well, I mean, you've never played an RPG before? Of course it's going to happen. Depending on how you play it, of course. But, why didn't your father believe you? Time has passed. Things will have changed.
The slavers are still here. This dock is theirs. I doubt anyone is risen to try and fight. Nothing has changed. I just hope I can prove myself to my people. It would be difficult to make them listen. I just don't know.
That'll be alright, Zalbar. We'll deal with it if we have to. Let's go. Why didn't your father believe you?
When I attacked my brother, I was so mad. I used my claws. You don't understand what that means to a Wookie. Our claws are tools, not weapons. To use them in battle is to become an animal. It is madness without honor. I am forever a mad claw in the eyes of my people. Nothing I say is to be trusted. They will right to cast me out.
Whoa, calm down, dude. It's just a fit of anger. You know what they say, like a heat of passion, you know, type of thing. We'll deal with that if we have to. Let's go.
I don't have much hope.
And HK's just kind of sitting there going, I don't care about this, Master. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to deal with Zalbar's past while we're here. And hey, why not have Zalbar on the team? I mean, he is next to a couple other characters. He's probably the best melee fighter in the game.
Greetings to you. Something I can get for you?
Kindly direct your inquiries to me. Martin is merely an indebted employee. His opinions don't amount to much.
Oh, a slave. Well, I mean, they don't say that in the game, but that's pretty much it, isn't it? Although there used to be indentured servitude back in the days of colonial times, you know, you to go across the seas or whatever, you would purposely put yourself into people's service. However, that there's a difference between that and slavery. We don't know the true situation, so let's talk to this guy and see if that's true or not.
So, new spaces have come to Wild Kashyyyk. Please, look well upon the wares of Eli Gand. I live to serve your needs.
Just be sure to pay cash. The interest on his loans will drain you like a diluvian fatworm on a hut's backside.
First off, hearts are all backside. Secondly, I don't much like the comparison. No need to get personal. It's just business. Poor fellow. He's been waiting for his friends to return with my money for a standard month now. But you don't need to hear this. What can I get you?
His friends abandoned him, huh? Well, that sucks to hear that. What do you know of Kashyyyk?
I don't concern myself with what goes on past this landing port. The Wookiees are very difficult to deal with. No business sense.
He means they don't tolerate cheats.
No, I mean they don't respect the finer points of a good business plan. Give and take. That's why the Zerk Corporation simply takes.
Man, what's up with the emulation? Seems to be particularly bad today. I don't know why. I do apologize. I might try to reset it later on to get that to fix itself. What do you mean by that?
You'd have to take your question to the Zerka Corporation and the Wookiees themselves. I keep to myself.
We'll go back to my other questions.
Of course.
Do you always enslave your debtors?
Enslave? I resent that. Simply fair business. This man's fellows left without settling their debts, so he must make up the difference.
I know, it's standard trading rules. I just want to know where my crew went. I was only gone for 2 days. This isn't like them.
Yes, very sad that they would abandon you, especially while you were doing me a favor and helping repair one of my freighters. You think you know someone, and they turn out to be a cheat. Oh, not like you, Matten. You honor your deals. A word is a bond in trade.
Well, I guess if he owes them something, I guess it's only fair until he pays it off. The only bad thing is sometimes people make you pay it off for the rest of your life. Do your debtors have a habit of running off?
It happens from time to time. Credits are scarce out here, and not everyone is as honest as Mr. Daisel here.
You'll get your money. My crew will be back.
Of course they will. Until then, however, I can make use of you as a mechanic. Very rare to find skills of your kind out here.
How much debt buys a man's life?
Oh, it isn't about the amount. After all, as a skilled mechanic, Matten is worth much more than what is owed, especially on this remote planet.
Oh, you flatter me, Eli. I guess we're best buddies now.
As I was saying, it's a matter of principle. I'm nothing if not honest in my dealings, and I demand the same. He'll be free to go when his friends turn up and the debt is paid. I honor my deals. Let no one say otherwise.
We seem to be doing a bit more conversation about this than should be. I think there's something big going on here. Let's keep asking. Perhaps I could settle some of his debt.
Thanks, but no thanks. No offense, but there's no point in exchanging debt to Eli with debt to you.
Besides, he is a hard worker. I'd prefer to keep him.
No, we can't just take the guy and just set him free afterwards. It looks like that's not going to be the right answer. Well, let's see what he sells.
Of course.
I'm gonna skip through it really quick. A lot of repeats. And he's got Jamal Hagra's battle armor. Too bad it's too expensive. You know what the thing about this game is? There's never a chance to earn all this money to get this awesome armor. And really, by playing the game, you're gonna get something close to it anyway. So it's unless you hack the game for like, you know, the money, there's like no point in saving up for unique armors like these, you know, which is kind of sad. It'd be kind of cool to like go through the game and actually find out. I mean, it is possible to grind money for this, but it's almost unnecessarily so. Well, we've gotten a quest line for this, so
I think you better talk.
So that means there's must be something more to this. I wonder if we can find out what happened to actually, what does the quest line say anyway? The merchant Eli Gand is holding Matten Daisel as an indentured servant. Matten's crew apparently left Kishik under cover of night to avoid paying a repair debt to Eli. Standard business practice, it seems. Well, we can keep asking around, although that's not our main mission, but who knows, maybe we'll run into something. Ooh. Hello. Zerka, I've come to steal your stuff. It's the RPG hero way. What do you mean I'm a Jedi and I'm supposed to be good at all times? You don't know what you're talking about. I'm an RPG hero. That trumps being a Jedi any day.
Welcome to Adean. I trust you will find our facilities pass inspection. Zerka Corporation is very efficient.
You have nothing to be proud of, fool.
Sounds like Mr. T there.
I'm sorry, I don't understand Wookiee speak. Shiri Wook, I think it's called. What did the Wookiee say?
He says you're a fool. I mean, ignore some questions. He wants to rip off your legs and beat you with them. Nice. You work on Kashyyyk and don't understand the language?
Zerka Corporation calls the planet Adean, and no, I don't understand the language. The local Wookiee leader has made it so we don't need to. Wookiees are unable to speak Basic, but for the last decade, the residents of all local villages have been trained to understand it.
The leader told you it's okay? I guess if he says okay, it's fine. What good would that do, though?
It helps ease tensions. They are less hostile towards us if they understand what we say.
And it makes my people more desirable as slaves.
What did he say? I don't usually have a translator I can ask.
That knowing Basic just makes telling the truth. Yeah, why not? Makes his people better slaves.
I just work here in the lab. I don't have anything to do with the taking of slaves.
You're just part of the problem. Why don't you do anything to stop it then? How convenient. All the benefits with no guilt. Why don't you just do anything to stop it?
I'm just an employee. You'll have to take your concerns to Janos. He's the voice for Zerka Corporation on this outpost.
I doubt we're going to stop the slavery of Zerka Corps today, but all the benefits with no
I
guilt.
don't have to justify myself to you. I do good work here. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
What is your job here anyway?
I'm conducting experiments on various samples of indigenous plant life. There may be untapped pharmaceutical resources here. Of course, that will take some time, and the Wookiees are a more immediate source of income. Please, I must return to my work.
You talk as long as I say, understood. I love the angry options or the mean options in these games. I want to ask you a question about this planet.
I'm sorry, but Director Janos will see to your questions. I must continue my work.
Yeah, he's. I'm asking you, answer my questions, peon. No, goodbye for now.
Farewell.
Man, see, this game really makes you want to play through an alternate way just to see like what the options you have and people's responses to you being a dick are.
I think Zerka is missing an opportunity here.
Oh, huh. We got an Ithorian as the head of Zerka's branch here in Kishik, or a DN, if you want to call it that. This kind of reminds me of a situation in colonial history as well. I'm trying to remember what place it was. I think it was British settlement. They called it one thing, and it was actually something else to the natives. Well, that could be all colonial history when you think about that, but I swear there was a specific instance. Maybe I'll remember it later. Let's talk to this dude. Greetings again. How can Zerka Corporation serve you during your visit to DN? Need supplies. What is available here? For material goods, I would suggest you speak with the general vendor near the docking area. He keeps his store well stocked. They charge fair value for mundane goods and armor. If it is weapons you want, you'll need to deal with a Zerka representative. That would be me. If you're here to purchase local species, however, you must wait for a licensed Zerka Corporation trader to return for deliveries outside the system. Purchase local species? What do you mean?
He means they are slavers. They take my people from their homes and sell them to the highest bidder.
Your current Wookie seems displeased with the situation, but I fail to see a concern. You seem to be a satisfied customer. Ooh. Zalbar is no slave. He has pledged a life debt to me. Ah, a very difficult thing to stage. I commend you for it. So much easier than relying on restraining collars. Ooh.
Do not demean the life debt. Do not.
I must warn you that you will be blamed for the actions of your Wookie. Please, call him off. Why? I should let him kill a lot of you. Why do you, the Wookiees, tolerate you doing this? It is not me, personally. I merely represent Zerka Corporation at the outpost. There are other directors at other stations, of course. Arrangements have been made with the Wookie leadership. Harvesting is handled as delicately as possible, relatively speaking. Tell me about it. I might be more understanding if I know. It's not good policy to talk about our corporate strategy. I'm sorry, but I can't say any more. Probably could, but... that's one of those things that I don't need to persuade for. We have a pretty good idea what they're doing. I have other questions to ask. I'll answer if I can. Tell me about the planet. You called it G5623 before? G5623 is a numerical designation. The galactic basic name is Adia, chosen by corporate ballot among stockholders. It would seem you have already acquainted with this world, given your choice of traveling companion.
I've been away for a very long time.
You let the beast speak for you? You allow it more liberties than most of our customers. Whoosh. I'd like to talk about the slaving operations here in Adia. I have a very limited number of things I could say. What do you wish to discuss? I can't allow you to continue this. It's not up to you. This planet's not a member of the Republic, and its backward citizens hold no rights. I'm sorry if you're offended, but this operation is very humane. Even the Wookiee leadership knows it's more beneficial to work with us. Besides, even if you do something drastic here, the Berserker Corporation has other outposts on India. It would change nothing. Wow, why to make the heroes feel like crap? Because you basically tell us no matter what we do, things are going to stay the same. We'd have to take over this planet, wouldn't we? No, I'm just kidding. I think you need more firepower to keep order. We do things as humanely as possible. There are other outposts, but the operation is very lean overall. Arrangements have been made with the Wookiee leadership. You repeat that. Actually, can I get him to persuade again? Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can go back around and get him to answer a question. I'm looking for something called a star map. I'm sorry, but I have no information on that. Are you sure you mean to come here? This world is very primitive. Much of it is still unexplored, even by the locals. The forest gets even more dangerous the further you descend. The lowest levels, the Shadowlands, are largely unknown. Well, how about weapons? What do you have available? Zerka maintains a well-stocked armory that is open to all of our valued customers. You may browse that at your leisure. Let's see. Heavy blasters. Nothing unique. You could buy some grenades from him, some plasma. Oh, you could buy a vibration cell for a melee weapon. Although, I think I may come back for that, but I think as far as I know, characters-wise, Zalbar is actually going to be the only character that uses a melee weapon that isn't a lightsaber in my group. So buying extra stuff for that would be pointless. Let's see about supplies. Oh, that's right. He doesn't. They don't have it here. That's right. Is there anything else? I think that's it. We could have asked about Zerka. Very good. Feel free to inspect our operation here, but I would advise against going too far from the main landing area. The planet is still very much untamed. We do not send out patrols for lost tourists. Well, we got some more information about how this planet's leadership apparently is okay with them taking slaves of their people. They must be coerced. No self-respecting leader would do it on purpose. So
take a walk.
Maybe we can convince the leadership to not accept this way of life anymore. Perhaps we'll need to stage a coup or something like that. Who knows? I mean, we can't just be here for the star map. We got to change the world.
Hold here, Spacer. Zerka Corporation doesn't recommend traveling in Wild Adian. Katarn attacks are especially bad right now. Wookiee hunters usually keep numbers down, but I think they leave certain areas infested, just hoping a Zerka guard will get killed.
You know what? Now that I think about doing this place, I probably should have played his mission during this, so there probably would have been more conversation between her and Zalbar. But yeah, what can you do? What do you know about the Wookiees?
You're the Wookiee lover. Why don't you tell me about them? I'm sure you're real close friends.
I don't think I need to translate that.
Keep your pet on a leash, or you'll be wearing him. I've no love for these animals. I've seen guards ripped to shreds.
Maybe I should just let him rip your arms off. So the Wookiees are fighting back?
Not anymore. Look, you want to know why the Wookiees are acting compliant? You go ask them. When they rip your head off, we'll fish it out of the Shadowlands and give it a proper burial. How about that?
Well, what can you tell me? Don't get in my way, you'll wind up dead. What can you tell me about Zerka Corp?
I don't talk to Wookiee lovers. Get rid of your rug, and maybe I won't have you shot.
Oh, you must be a joy at parties. Well, that's all. Goodbye.
Watch yourself out there. There won't be any rescue missions if you go missing.
What a dick. Well, I can't change his opinion. Not now, anyway. Let's keep going. We can take care of ourselves, Zerka drone. You think you're an individual? I don't think so. At least we're a Jedi. At least we can have cool powers. At least there's that. Well, anyway. Let's continue on through Kashyyyk. We got to deal with this. I think, as a good Jedi, I think we should deal with the Wookiee situation before we go find the star map. Especially since the star map's not gonna go anywhere. Not really. Okay. Let's see. We've got a couple of So we got corpse bow. We've also got some turrets, so they'll probably help us during the fight. But as before, go for speed, force that, and then, well, can he not focus? Okay, we'll just have him flurry, and we'll have him. We'll have HK. Just do power blast or something like that. That should be good.
Yes?
And he saved. Okay, good. Oh, no, I used force speed. No, I don't know. Luckily, with the turrets helping us, that wasn't too bad. You just gotta love HK just comments during combat, you know. Anyway. Oh, those KotOR were easy. Let's see, we get frag grenade. Okay, just a bit of the basics, nothing too big.
Can you sense it? The wind, the sound, the smells? I feel it all now that we are away from the spaceport. This walkway is new, probably built by the slavers, but I remember the trees. My village is not far from here.
Well, what can I expect to encounter?
I'm sorry, I don't know. It's been so long since I left. I only know the way things were, and many, many things that may have changed. I must warn you of one thing. I don't know if I'll be help or a hindrance to you here. My father was very powerful, a chieftain. Perhaps his feelings have mellowed, but if my brother is here all this time, it may be very unwelcome.
I don't have time for your family squabbles. We'll deal with that when the time comes.
That is what I am dreading. My shame was meant to be forgotten on some faraway world. I never thought it'd come back. I'm sorry, I've taken enough of your time. We should press on.
Like I said, I feel like if I had mission here, it might have been, story-wise, it might have been a bit more interesting, but oh well. Anyway, let's see, we got a damaged droid here. Who's my best repair guy out of everyone? Let's see, I have 11. He has 15. He only has 5.
Yes?
So, do I have any repair parts? Let's see. I only have 9. Let's do it. Let's see. Because his thing's so high, he can use a lot of the options. Patrol and weaponry, so I can actually do things. Shields means it lasts longer, and targeting system means it'll hit more effectively, but I usually don't need my droids to do that, so alright. We'll just have it run around. So if I ever encounter anything, it'll help me out.
This isn't good. I can't afford this. You think I can? Do you know what they get for a healthy one of those things?
We'll work it out later. We've got company. What do you want, Spacer? I'm Patrol Captain Deno, and you're interrupting Zerka Corporation business.
My name is Vauldemare. What happened here?
This Wookie slave got a little rebellious. We had to put it down.
You put it down? We're not animals!
Does this make you mad? If you want to be dark side, you can basically let Zalbar go ape crap on them. Zalbar, let me handle this.
But their disregard for life for this Wookiee is too much!
Mind your play. You could also be a dick about Zalbar, but I want to try and talk to these dudes and see if I can make them learn their ways. Oh, I like in the background my droid is fighting something, as you can see. I've asked you to let me handle this. Honor my request.
I will do so, for your sake, not theirs.
Careful now. That growl sounded pretty threatening. Keep your slave on its leash or we'll have another accident.
Just shut up, you trigger-happy idiot.
Oh, I wish I was dark side. Do your superiors approve of you killing Wookiees?
Of course they don't. Why would you ask me that? You're doing some sort of snap inspection? You're trying to get me to admit to incompetence, aren't you? Not going to happen. I stand by my patrol. This Wookiee got out of hand and had to be put down. We'll find another easy enough.
Let's see, this may cost you more than you know, fool. I won't allow you to enslave or kill another Wookiee.
Is that a joke? Who do you think you are?
This posting is terrible. Trouble, friend. Get out while you can.
What are you trying to get away with here? You can't just walk up and start demanding things. I think this troublemaker needs an accident. In fact, I think this Wookiee attacked this fool and we arrived just a little too late to help.
Observation. I think this meatbag has hostile intentions, Master. This is going to be fun.
Captain, we have blasters. Don't Wookiees use those bowcaster things?
Would you just shut up and shoot?
By the way, this is why I love bringing HK with me when he has incidents like that, where he's just like, this is gonna be fun, Master. Okay, so this is the neutral way to do it. I know I can persuade him to not attack me, so I'm gonna kill him now, but probably what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reload the area and try to see if I can persuade them. Because I thought my persuade was decently high, but I seem to be failing quite a bit recently. But anyway, let's finish. Let's kill these guys off before I do all that other stuff off screen. Let's have just Zalbar go ape on them because of what they did. Well, it's light side to stop them anyway. It's just if you want the non-violent option, you have to try and haha. Well, anyway, I think I can reload the beginning of the area because it's an auto thing. So, alright, so I'm going to see if I can redo that and try to persuade them to not fight me. So I'll cut to when I do that, so give me just a second.
You make some sense. I wonder what you know about what might happen here. Man, I think we should petition for a transfer. The corporation will survive the fight here, but us frontline guards won't.
If you say so, Captain.
Yes, I say so. Move out. This place just isn't worth the trouble.
All right, we finally convinced him. It took a couple of tries, but I did it. I think if you have the defeat affect mind, the Jedi Force power affect mind, it also helps in this conversation too. But well, at least we got him away, even though he didn't. I mean, if you kill them, it's not, you don't get dark side points, so don't feel too bad for doing it. But or for if you kill them, don't feel too bad because I mean they did just kill a Wookiee, you know. But I'm trying to be super light here, so. But anyway, let's try to recover these since Zalbar has a pretty decent thing here.
Yes?
Alright, well, like I said, and don't worry, the game usually makes up for lost experience that you can either through random encounters redone and stuff like that. So if you feel like you need to kill everything to get the most experience, go ahead and do that. So it's it really just depends on how you want to play. So sure. Anyway, I wanted to do that again, and let me resave it after doing that. Yeah, that took me a couple of tries to convince him to leave. After that, because my persuade isn't at max, so so I have a bit more trouble with that. So anyway, let's wait for this droid to come on by. You take the hits there, buddy boy, if you don't mind. Yeah, let it deal with that. Give it a second. Oh, okay. It's not it like ran away or something like that. Weird. Alright, let's take it out. Man, I love the force push tree of force. I mean, dark side abilities are cool too. It's just I don't think people give the abilities of force push credit. Like, I don't know, those are pretty effective abilities. I mean, look at what they do in the movies, or if you read the expanded universe material and stuff like that. Like, force push and pull are used more than like force lightning or drain or whatever other nasty abilities you have in the game, or world of a heck, in the MMO there's actually a whole build, a Jedi build based around using your force push and pull abilities. It's actually pretty entertaining. It used to be, I think it used to be a really powerful build back in the day, though I think currently it's been weakened quite a bit, if I remember correctly. But I don't play the Old Republic religiously, so you'll have to forgive me on that point. Let's try whirlwinding him. I'm just trying to make sure I don't take tons of unnecessary damage, really. Oh, what? I missed? What nonsense is this? Well, luckily we got Zalbar and HK with us. But yeah, when HK talks about meat bags and having fun while killing people, we're gonna be hearing more of that while we play this game, folks. Oh yes, we will hear more of the funny comments. That is HK47. That's pretty much why I bring him along. Even if I'm doing a light side run, I'm like, you know what? He just makes it very entertaining. Dang it. Well, you got my Force Whirlwind doesn't work all the time, mainly because I didn't raise my stats to effectively utilize like Force abilities. So that's pretty much why I'm not always hitting with them. But when I do, oh, is it more likely? Oh, that's why it's a stronger E-Wrath or whatever. That's why Bastila or even Juhani would probably be more effective at using those abilities than I am, because their basic stat growth is built along the lines with Wisdom and Charisma in the build. While when I built my character, I completely nerfed those stats because I didn't really need it. Where does that take me? Does that take me just to the end of the map? I'm not sure. Let's before we end today's episode, let's good rule of thumb is always save scum before fights, because you never know what's going to happen. The only bad thing about not having Bastila on my team is I don't have or Juhani is I don't have a Force healer. Oh, that takes me to another area. Let's wait for him to get close. Whoa. Okay, let's see if that works. Everyone attack! Okay, seriously, you guys need to attack him, please. The only problem is sometimes the AI will not follow immediately with your lead, even if they're supposed to. Alright, here he comes. I got one more whirlwind in me. Ah, yes, the power of Flurry, double-bladed lightsaber, and force whirlwind. Wait till we get to the final one. The final one hits a bunch of people at once. Ooh, a supply station. I wonder what this got. Ooh, inquire about. We don't have a good slicer or the key for this. So can we ask about? Let's see, a Zerka resource station model designed for field insertion. So we need a Zerka patrol key card. I'm gonna have to fight someone later for that. So anyway, let's go back the other way. I think I saw a Wookie off in the distance. Now, if you just want to do the storyline, I think you still have to if I remember, you still have to interact with the Wookiees, at least to a minimal degree. It's just if you have Zalbar with you, you institute his storyline while here. If he's not here, you obviously don't mess with it. But why not? He's your badass Wookiee. So, all right. Well, looks like we've explored Kashyyyk enough, and we've learned that Zerka Corporation has taken advantage of the local flora and fauna here for their own evil whims. Slavery is what it is, and we can't stand for it. So, can our Jedi friend convince the Wookiees to rise up against their Zerka overlords and help Zalbar reclaim his lost honor? Or will we ignore all that and do just the story mission at hand? Find out next time on the next episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. And may the Force be with you.